Hello, this is Desi Express and we're here talking with the electronic pop band Swami. Okay, hi guys, it's great to meet you. Thank you for being with us today. Okay, do you just want to introduce yourselves individually then?
Hi.
Hey, I'm SN's vocalist, songwriter, one quarter of Swami.
I'm DJ Swami, DJ, producer and songwriter in Swami.
I'm Liana, vocalist, pianist and dancer I suppose, performer.
In Swami.
In Swami.
I'm Sur, vocalist, songwriter and generally massage therapist for Swami.
You've never given me a massage, so...
We'll come to that. You've never asked, that's the problem.
It's great to great to meet you guys. Okay, so Do It Again. Fantastic tracks, very electrifying, very energetic. So tell us about the background to it. What inspired this track?
We've actually been working on a new album for about 4 years now, because the last album we put out was called 53431 and it had a new track on it called Sugarless. Some of your viewers will be familiar with.
It's a great song, yeah.
Thanks. And that song kind of started a new era for Swami because with the combination of vocals between Suru, Liana and SN's, we found, I wouldn't say our niche, but we found our sound.
Yeah.
And we thought, actually, we should take this into a new album. So we started the new album and Do It Again was one of the first tracks we started working on. And then a new challenge struck us, which was like, why don't we start not just doing Punjabi and English, but put Hindi in there as well.
Yeah.
But that was much easier said than done. So after several trips to India and several versions later, Do It Again suddenly became a big favourite track of ours, and we thought, we should really put this song out as our first single. It has the right kind of sentiment about us wanting to, relive all the good times about music and the things that we like, but also it has a correlation with relationships that can go wrong, and you want to try and repair them and erase the damage that you've caused. So it was just a song that we all kind of thought, yeah, that represents Swami in 2014.
Yeah. Mix of different languages and different styles, and it's like this great kaleidoscope of different things. So what about other songs on the album? Will you be slowly releasing those soon?
Yeah, at the moment our kind of loose plan is that we'll do the second single in early 2015, obviously shoot a video for that. We have a song in mind, I'm not going to say which one it is because it might change, but that's the loose plan. But obviously, with the industry being in a singles market, you kind of have to play things by ear a little bit, see how well the song that you have out does before you put out the next one, and that's just the way we do it. So
don't rush it, really.
Exactly.
Show me that you wanted the same. Baby, let me feel your love on replay. Hold me, let me hear you say. Let's do it again.
You said it's been 4 years in the making. Why has it taken so long? I mean, what has the journey been like if it's been that long?
It's taken so long because rather than just throw out a few more singles, which we could easily do, if we were told we need an album next year, any great producer could go in the studio and do that. But that's not the aim that we have in mind. We're trying to create music that will really stand out from our peers. We're trying to actually create something new as well in terms of a genre. So it wasn't just a case of, let's just throw some Hindi on this new sound that we found. We wanted to make sure that the songs were carefully crafted and that they all made sense, they were honest, if at any point we feel like we're faking something, then we might as well not be doing it. Somebody else should be doing this. We didn't anticipate a 4-year journey for this album. At the end of every year, we found ourselves apologising to our fans and to our listeners, saying, okay, we promise in a couple of months' time you're going to hear something. But then, as DJ Swami said, we'd go over to India, we'd be influenced by something else and realise that actually, you know, sometimes you have to be humble when you think you've got it, but then you realise actually this is missing. You have to be prepared to go back and make a few changes and you know, once the product or the song is exactly the way we want it, only then are we happy to share it with other people.
It doesn't help everyone being perfectionists.
Yeah,
So
that really makes
just
things take long as well.
just tweaking it here and there, and somebody else will come in and say, how about that? And then something will get changed, and then we'll all be like, yeah, that's better, and then something else. And so, it's...
I think also we don't really have any role models for where we try and model our sound on. There's many different things we try to, you know, we do have role models for different bits of influences for Swami, but there's no other artist or band that makes the kind of music that we make. So we kind of feel we learn from our own mistakes, and if we make mistakes in the music we do, we're learning from that to improve our own sound, and that's part of our commitment to being original and having the quality that people expect from us.
You wanna be started someday, love me down, taking you uptown, inside out, flip you upside down, running out of time, won't you press rewind, do it again, hit me one more time. We can take it slow, we will know where we're going, like the stars that shine, we'll be fine, keep on growing.
Now, there's one quote that you guys made where you said you wanted to revolutionise electronic pop. So how do you feel you've done that with the Upgrade album?
Well, you know, the word revolution, the word that comes to mind for us is risk. Somebody has to stand out and be prepared to take a risk. That's us.
Yeah.
We will stand out and go, we'll take a risk with this. Nobody's heard electronic pop with English, Punjabi, Hindi. It's done properly, authentically, blending our East and West cultural backgrounds in such a way before. It's not an easy challenge, and also it's a very brave thing to stand forward and be prepared to be successful at it or not successful at it. What we don't ever want to be is mediocre.
Yeah.
And the main thing to remember as well is that it's not a formula that we follow, that okay, we must have an Indian vocal here, we must have an English beat here, because then that's not revolutionary. Then you're just trying to follow something that has already been done. By being revolutionary, what we're trying to do is to set standards whereby other artists and other songwriters and producers will look and say, well, they did it that way and that sounded really natural. People are humming their tunes, people are, you know, they don't even realise the intricacies of the music, but that's the sign of the success, that we are doing something that people haven't done before but may influence what they will do in the future.
When I first met Diamond, because I met Diamond first, it's funny because when we sat down together, he explained the idea. He had nothing to play me to say we're going to do this kind of thing. So I joined the group because of the idea, because of the evolution of where he was going. You know, he wanted to go with the music, and so if we had something to follow, you know, it would have been easier for me to sit down and go, oh right, okay, a bit like that. But it was a natural progression of us coming together, because no one was trying to be anything.
Yeah.
It just, everybody's vocals fell together, sat together nicely, and then the formula just kind of evolved into what we're doing now.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of any bands, any English bands, who can mean as much to their core audience in England as they might do to kids in India, and vice versa. And we're trying to bridge that gap to be a band where we can have fans in England that love us and in India that love us, and it's not, oh, this is a band from over there or from over there, but it actually means something to people no matter where they're growing up.
So can you tell us about any sort of gigs or concerts that you've got going on at the moment?
That's top secret information.
I think you can discuss the...
we have a launch party coming up in Birmingham next month. It's Saturday the 13th of December at the Electric Club. So this is a night called Edit, which is being coordinated and promoted by the guys behind Shanti. So it's a very history of that club in Birmingham. This is their new night, so we're launching that as the single launch party with a performance, with playing the video. From there, we're going to be having tours next year. They're being coordinated right now by our agents and people. So if people go to our website or our Facebook page, Swami Music, that's where all events will be announced first and tours.
Okay, so we're just going to cool down from all the serious questions now. I'm just going to throw some rapid fire questions at you just for fun about random subjects. So what I'm going to do is that one by one, I'm just going to throw 2 options at you, and you have to sort of pick which one you prefer. Okay, so I'll start with Essence. Okay, Bollywood or Hollywood?
Hollywood.
Bollywood.
Bit of both.
I would have to say both because, like I said, everything is coming together. So
Yeah.
Bollywood and Hollywood are crossing over.
That's why I asked. I wanted to see how you
Yeah. You'll see. We've already had a song in Hollywood. We have had a song go out in Hollywood, and I'll ask you. Well, yeah, we have. Yeah, there you go.
A lot of your songs have featured in like games and movies
Hollywood
and everything.
So, yeah, rapid fire.
Tollywood.
Okay. Right. Okay. So healthy food or junk?
Healthy. I'm vegan.
Okay.
Healthy vegetarian.
Healthy fitness.
Wow.
That's where I
I
am.
was once junk, but my new fitness guru has turned me to the light. And
You had 3 against you anyway, so.
No, well, I was the only guy that would go to KFC after a gig, but then they all stopped me.
This is
and said,
supposed to be
no.
quick fire questions.
Okay, final one then. One Direction or the Beatles?
The Beatles.
Oh, the Beatles.
That was a joke question, right?
Yeah.
No, it was dead serious.
Unless any of their managers are listening, then One Direction all the way.
Just one of the Beatles.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, thanks guys, that was great.
Thank you
We
very
wish you
much.
the best of luck. We look forward to hearing more tracks from Upgrade, and thank you for being with us today.
Pleasure.
Cool.
Thank you.